Good evening and welcome to Jackson Carlisle Gymnasium on the campus of Lafayette High School for the middle school volleyball championship match between the LTMS Black Cats and the Eda J. Hayes Panthers. I'm Melvin Little alongside Chris Bierman. Chris, been an exciting year for middle school volleyball. What have you seen?
Yes, it has. I think the depth has been incredible this year, but two teams have been dominant, LTMS and Hayes, and they're here in the championship tonight.
Good saying that. And what are we looking for tonight?
Well, I think you've got two really competitive teams. They both play club volleyball. Pretty much all the players do, so they're very experienced for young players. The skill level's very high on both sides. They're very competitive. Both sides have had some wins this year, so it's coming down to a great match.
And what are going to be our keys tonight for each individual team?
In all middle school matches, it's really about serving and passing, and the team that makes the least amount of unforced errors. The other one's who can control their emotions the most. You know, it's a big match. It's very exciting. Who can play the hardest, the longest, without letting the emotions creep in too much.
Good deal. We'll have a championship match in just a few moments. Welcome back. We're going to have our middle school 18 championship game match between the LTMS Black Cats and the Eda J. Hayes Panthers. Eda J. Hayes Panthers will be the visitors on the scoreboard, and their starting lineups will be number 6, Emma Kerner, number 9, Braxton Price, number 5, Ashley Ransom, number 7, Brooke Trimble, number 2, Olivia Verdecchia, and number 13, Hannah Murray. And playing libero will be 00, Alexa Hendricks. And for the LTMS Black Cats, our starting lineups will be number 3, Mayana Carter, number 10, Emma Berger, number 1, Mylea Carter, number 2, Jordan Chenault, number 15, Brady Hempstead, number 4, Madison Ludwig, and playing libero will be number 0, Allie Chapman. Chris, now they're introducing Hayes right now. Hayes is going to have to step their game up tonight.
Well, you know, Hayes has been the dominant team in the last 3 years. Three-peated the championship, and they're back in the final again. But this year they've gotten a little more competition. You know, LTMS has been the top team this whole season. Hayes has battled through. They had a really tough match last night against Tate's Creek to get here. But pretty resilient, and they seem to always play well at championship time, so I'm expecting the same again tonight.
Who's a couple of their key players?
Well, I think it starts with Braxton. You know, Braxton Price is their setter. She's their veteran. She does it all, and she'll hustle and make plays. She's an excellent athlete. Brooke Trimble, very tall middle, very experienced player, plays really hard all the time and makes a lot of plays at the net. Olivia Verdecchia, another tall player that handles, you know, a lot of their offensive load, gets set a lot. And I think their libero also, Alexa Hendricks, makes a lot of plays for them in the back row. And you'll see her move all over the court, make a ton of plays, and really pass as many balls as possible for them.
And then we've got LTMS, and the Carter sisters are obviously a key point to them. But who else you see might make a positive impact on tonight's game?
Yeah, it starts with the Carter sisters. You know, Mayana gets a lot of sets. Excellent attacker. You'll see her jump and swing and hit the ball. Mylea sets her. So Mylea is the younger sister and is just a relatively new setter, and she does a fantastic job for just kind of being a setter for not very long. And she will run the show as a setter. Jordan Chenault is another one to keep an eye on. She's an excellent outside hitter, ball handler, 6-rotation player. So going to be a great match.
Yeah, and Madison Ludwig, number 4, I think she might be a key tonight. Her serves last night in the semifinal games were a big spark for LTMS.
Yeah, I think the key, you could almost talk about every single kid because I think the reason they're here is they're a very balanced team and they're very good. And it's hard to just pick on one or two people because they're very balanced.
Yeah, and you know, it speaks to middle school volleyball here in Lexington getting better as the years go by.
Well, you're just seeing more and more young